And
Yeah.
hello, welcome to the Relationshipcast. I'm Daniel.
I'm Sherry.
And what are we talking about?
Prostitutes.
Well, you didn't say so excitedly.
Fucking excited. Let's get this shit done.
I'm just going to use a scenario because I don't want to, for some weird random chance.
Person listens. Fucking.
But there is a person who is, I guess, single for quite a while now, has a family, but
Has children.
Oh, I should say has children. So, pretty much, I kind of found out that they sleep or have...
Purchase prostitutes.
Yeah, I guess so. You know, they have purchased sex for money, you know? If that makes sense.
That's what purchasing means.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
I don't know, it sounds funny because I'm just trying to be
Either
like...
way, this person has used prostitutes as a means of companionship, I guess, as well as like physical. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. I was just trying to be on eggshells about it.
I know.
I'm like, something about a woman, man,
relations,
consummation, constipation, consumerism.
Okay.
All right. So, anyways, and
I had to. Okay, go ahead.
And so the thing is that, like I said, I found out this person, you know, did that, and in a way, it's like, I kind of wasn't judging, but at the same time too, I was like, I don't know, it's like I told you earlier, it's like that Bill Burr joke. It's like, man, you paid for it, you know. It's like, well, I paid for this shirt, you know. Yeah. It's like, at least I'm going to buy something I really want, you know.
Yeah.
And so, in a way, I was just kind of like, well, if he was in Nevada and Las Vegas, or not in Las Vegas, but in Nevada, they have the Bunny Ranch, which is pretty much a brothel, you know. Yeah. And prostitution is legal, I guess. And so, it's like, it wouldn't be frowned upon there, but you're saying, what did you say about here?
Here, since it's illegal, it's not only frowned upon, but obviously it's illegal. So the problem is that you're going to find these ladies who are dirty. They're like back alley kind of ladies. That's the problem. So, I don't know. I don't know. Here, I would not do it. Otherwise, I have no, frankly, I don't care who you're fucking. I don't care who you're fucking. I don't care if you're paying for it. I don't care if I see you out and I see you exchanging money and then getting head in front of me. I don't care. That's none of my business. I'd purchase a prostitute. I've purchased many.
Stupid.
I've never purchased a prostitute. That's on my bucket list, though.
Purchase a bunch of prostitutes for no purpose whatsoever.
Yes. For their companionship.
And so the thing is, though, too, this person is open to a relationship, you know what I mean? But I think because of children and time and work, I don't think they have the opportunity to go out and date. And so, I don't know, in this type of scenario, is it really a bad thing? You know?
I don't think it's bad in any scenario. The problem here, like I said, though, is since it's illegal, you're going to find those dirty bitches. That's the problem. For a lack of better terms, I guess. You're going to find ladies who are not clean. And I mean that on all fronts, like STDs, hygiene, just basic stuff that everybody should be concerned about. So either he knew this alleged prostitute or something. I don't know. He didn't care. Maybe his urges were too strong.
That's what I was thinking, too, because I was like, well, you know, because he is open to... being set up kind of thing, like a dating blind date. Yeah. So I don't know, I guess thought it was kind of funny, so I was like, you know, he's open to it, but I guess there's just not enough time to invest in it, you know?
Yeah, pretty much. And I've met him, he's a nice guy. I don't think he'd have a problem. I think it is that investment of time. You have to court somebody, and, you know, he doesn't have a lot of time.
What about your sister?
Wow.
I'm just
fucking lying.
I'm just joking.
No, sir.
It's like, you know, he told me, he's like, I want to know what love is, and I want somebody to show me.
I want her sister to show me. Gross.
But
amazing. Man. Okay.
And so, I don't know, like I said, in a way, it's kind of... Well, the only bad part is now, it's like, obviously, we know this part.
Yeah.
And so we were talking about it, too. It's like, oh, what if we could set him up with somebody? But at the same time, too, now, it's kind of like, well, wait a minute.
Yeah. You see, because I was like, oh, man, I can talk to whoever, and, you know, she knows people, even if I don't, because I don't know people in his age range. Obviously, we're younger than he is. I'm 25 right now. He's, like, in his late 30s, early 40s.
How do you know he doesn't want some barely legal, you know?
Oh, no, I'm not saying he doesn't, because every guy does. Well, not every guy, but, you know. But the barely legals that I know aren't going to be working. And the barely... No, I don't really know any barely legals anyway. I only know, like, legals. And they're not going to have it. They're not going to be buying what he's selling. Especially now. I wouldn't be telling them, like, oh, man, just so you know, you fucked a prostitute, like, whatever. But still, you know, it's going to come up at some point. But what I'm saying is the people that I know are within my age range. And they're not going to be interested in some fucking, you know, older guy. Like, that's what it is. And it's not even, like, an older guy. He's an older man, literally. Stop it.
What? She's talking to the dog, not me.
Yeah.
What is it? No, but the thing is, too, it's like, if you were to set him up with somebody in his age range, who would possibly be interested, would you... I don't know. The thing is, would you have to tell that person, or would he have to...
It's not my business. He should, but it also depends on what kind of a quote-unquote prostitute. Because it could just be like... Oh man, she needed money for her phone bill. She doesn't do this. So I was like, okay. So it's kind of like on loan basis, you know? But it could have been like, oh man, this is a regular thing. And I go pick up bitches from the street and, you know? So, see?
But the thing is, though, too, like, let's say it's somebody you set, like, the girl you know is, well, somebody you know, obviously. It's a friendly, maybe an acquaintance.
Yeah.
I don't know. Do you feel obligated in a way? Or do you feel like... You know, it's like, oh, well, it's their business, but, you know what I mean? If something does come up later on, then I'm like, well, maybe I should have said something. You know what I mean? In a way, it's kind of like...
I would hope that this person that I would set him up with would be like, hey, so, like, kind of like, what's your history? Like, who you been fucking, kind of, you know? Because, obviously, if you're going to get into a sexual relationship with somebody, that should come up. Like, hey, who you been fucking? That's an important question. So, that being said, I wouldn't say anything because I would feel like it's that person's responsibility to ask the questions that need to be asked.
Before you send her on the date, you're just going to give her a pamphlet, how to practice safe sex.
Yeah, a pamphlet with condoms stapled right through the middle. Yeah, pretty much. Mm-hmm. Really, though, I mean, in this day and age, you know, everybody should know... Of all the weird shit going on and new things and new strands of everything coming around, everybody should be asking, hey, who you been fucking? You know? That's just a standard question for everybody. But that's where I'm at.
I don't know, like I said, though, too, it's like, I think I'd feel guilty because in the back of my head, you know, if something was to happen, then I'd be like, oh, man. Like, something happened and I should have probably sent him... I thought he was going to, you know, I thought they would be honest with each other and it didn't happen.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then the thing is, though, too, let's say a scenario... Two people hook up. They don't talk.
Oh, they hook up. Okay. I'm listening. You have my ears.
And so they do not discuss their history.
Yeah.
And then something does happen. And then it's like, oh man, like whoever comes back to you saying like, oh, he didn't tell me. Do you say like, well, I actually knew. I just didn't tell you because it's your personal business, you know?
I'm not going to say that I knew. And I'm going to be like, this is why you should have asked that question. That's an important question. Mm-hmm. That's what I'm going to say. And then if they, like, give me some kind of shit about it, then I'm going to be like, you know what? I did fucking know, but I thought that as a responsible adult who's getting ready to, what's that word?
Engage in coitus.
Engage in...
Coitus.
No. Sexual relations, that you would be asking these questions, and I wouldn't have to tell you.
I thought you were going to use, like a slang term, like horizontal mambo.
If you were bumping uglies, then you should know the questions to be asking. That's where I'm at.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
That's where I'm at. Oh man, my fucking moonshine died.
Uh-huh.
Alright. Mm-hmm.
So, I don't know. Like I said, it was just an interesting thing that came up, and I was like, interesting topic to talk about, to discuss, you know?
It is interesting.
I don't know. I guess it gets funny, though, because to me, it's like you said, like, it's illegal in pretty much every state except Nevada, as far as I know. They do have escorts.
Because that's where you go to have fun. Remember?
Yeah, I know. No, I was just gonna... Well, no, I was just saying, like, I don't know, in a way, it's kind of like... If it was legal in every state, you know what I mean? I guess he wouldn't be, you know... It sounds bad to say, like, you know, on the street, kind of, you know?
Yeah.
But even then, like you said, we don't know the person he contacted or...
Exactly, the person that solicited him or the other way around. So it's kind of like, you know... I spit on my hand, sorry.
Okay.
Anyways, so, yeah.
Alright, like I said...
That's where we're at.
Like I said, it's just another interesting...
We'll update you.
I know, it's like episode 25, like, yes. Oh, I guess we were wrong.
So I guess we should have said something.
So now there's legal representation coming after us.
No. I don't think so.
Mm-hmm. Alright.
Okay.
Alright, like I said, it's just an interesting topic that came up in my wild and zany world.
Yeah. Whatever you say, friend.
Alright. So for the Relationship Cast, you can like and subscribe on iTunes under the Relationship Cast podcast. We're also on Facebook at the Relationship Cast podcast. You can also send us an email, relationshipcast@gmail.com.
Yep. You talking about Twitter already?
And we're also on Twitter at Relationshipcast. The T is silent because it didn't fit. So yeah, all that information is located in each information box, or episode box, information box.
Whatever. Same thing.
For each episode. So yeah, you can look back there if you need to. So yeah. I don't know. It's just because I said information box in the information. So.
Calm down.
Alright.
Okay.
If you have any suggestions for the suggestion box.
Uh-huh.
Alright. So Relationship Cast, I am Daniel.
I'm Sherry.
So say something.
Alright.